Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
In Jumanji, the players will be racing with their pawns to get to the center. You must reach the center by exact count in order to win, and the first person to do so is deemed the winner. As the game progresses, you will be doing these danger cards. I'll explain these in the future. Every time you fail, a card will be presented on this track. At any time that the track is completely full of cards, then all of the players will lose the game. And you have to place one on the last track, and all of the players will lose. So it is possible for everybody to lose and nobody to win, or one person to win the game. On a player's turn, they will roll the dice and move this number of spots. If I roll 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, each of the spaces you land on will do something different. If you land on the rhino, you'll be able to place the rhino in front of somebody else, blocking their path. And on their turn, they're able to roll the dice. They are not able to move unless they roll an even number on the die. If they roll an even number, then they can take their turn. If you roll an odd number, your turn is over. And once again, the even, this will come back over here, and you will move the spot, the number that you rolled, activating the place on the board. If you roll a 5 or an 8, the person next to you will roll the die. If they roll a number that's not a 5 or 8, you move back a space, and you continue to do this until they roll a 5 or an 8. If you're moving backwards and you land on a spot, you still activate the icon of that spot, whether it's a rhino, wait for 5 or 8, the danger spot, or a blank spot. If you land on this spot, then a danger will occur. You will take the card from the top. As you can see, it has a picture on it. It's unreadable. You will stick it into the decoder, and you will do what it says. In this case, I'm not sure it'll pick up on camera or not, but it's going to give you, it twists and turns and tears up the ground. It swirls and twirls and swallows up towns. It'll have a rope symbol. So what everybody's going to do is take a die, and you'll have your timer, which you will flip over, and you have until the timer is done. And then you will roll the dice trying to get rope. So in this case, I got a wild, which is fine. I got another wild. I got a rope on this one, which meets the criteria. But I need all of the dice. People would roll this as quickly as possible until they get the next rope. If the timer runs out, they don't get a rope, then you will take the card, it will come over here and start towards the end of the game. Then you will take another card and continue to do the same thing until you are successful. Once you are successful, everybody moves forward the number of spaces listed on the card. If you land on a blank space, which there are plenty of, the same thing will occur with the danger card. Everybody will roll for that. If you are successful, just like the example I just showed you, everybody will move except for the person's turn that it is. If it's a failure, then the person whose turn it is will move backwards. So there's an incentive for everybody else to get it correct and for you not to be hurt by their rolls. That can be a strategic decision that the players can make also. And that's a quick overview of how you play Jumanji, the board game. Once again, the players are racing to get to the center here where it says Jumanji, and you have to get that by exact count before you fail enough danger cards to lose the game.